This is your host for Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. So, this is video 2 of many more to come out here in the lovely Lone Tree, Colorado. And for today's video, we are actually going to be doing a double header. But this is going to be part 1 of our 2 videos that I'll be posting, together later. But we have a French and Asian marinated pork tenderloin, which you can get said pork tenderloin at Tony's Meats and Market in Centennial, Colorado. Thank you very much to all of the guys and John, more specifically, for picking out these 2 beauties. Before, vegetables, herbs, and garlic you will find at a local Safeway market. We have one out here in Lone Tree, and as always, our dried spices are from My Buds in Philadelphia, the head nut inside of apparently the #1 rated market, Reading Terminal Market in Philadelphia, PA. So please do sit back, relax, and we'll be back. We have right now our glass Pyrex completely filled with a little bit of water, as well as our zucchini, yellow onion, and tomato side dish, which is getting cooked at the bottom of our Pyrex, and then our pork tenderloin on the top. A couple of notes, the dry spice rub that we used includes your black peppercorn, red pepper flake, we have dried rosemary, dried tarragon, and then French thyme. And in the marinade for the pork tenderloin, we included 4 whole pieces of garlic that got sliced, some fresh parsley, and then the marinated included everything here, as well as 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. The soy sauce is 4 tablespoons, and we are going to be roasting all of this in the oven at 400 degrees for most likely a solid half an hour, up to 45 minutes. Pork is a fairly lean cut of meat, so you want to make sure that you marinate it aggressively ahead of time if you aren't going to be incorporating any fat like butter or olive oil or anything else. And you want all your proteins to be properly rested. So cook it for half an hour, let it rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes so that everything has time to melt and do its thing. Our oven will be ready to go momentarily, and we will be back a little later with a finished look for this particular dish. And like I had said, we are doing a double header. So our second dish is going to be gochujang marinated New York strip steaks, which you can also find at Tony's Meats and Market in Centennial, Colorado. We are going to be marinating this whole, cooking it whole, and then I will be portioning out 3 fillets each in our marinade. And we're also going to go ahead and add in some flat leaf parsley as well as some mint. We're just going to do this handful because the other half is going to go into stir fry. And we are going to be doing with these beautiful broccoli, carrot, bell pepper, and other half of our yellow onion. We are heating up our covered cast iron skillet with some vegetable oil before we start cooking our beautifully marinated New York strip steaks. While this is cooking, I'll get started and slowly heat up our wok for our broccoli, carrot, bell pepper, and onion stir fry, which is now ready to go since I went ahead and prepped it ahead of time. We're also going to have a different marinade, or in this case a different dry rub for our proteins, but I think we are just gonna go and start rendering the fat on these two gorgeous New York strips. New York strips have a beautiful amount of marbled fat running through it, so you want to spend the time to render that. You also want to cook it to really the only appropriate temperature, which is medium rare, and the majority of the cook will actually be on the fat. And afterwards, you definitely want to go and rest your steaks. But right now, we are going to get started on cooking these. There's 15 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to reduce heat to medium because I want this to cook a little slower than just going ahead and getting it, cooked through quickly. You also want to ensure that your New York strips are properly to temperature. So if it's already frozen, spend a couple of days allowing it to thaw naturally, and then you also want to take it out of the fridge a solid half hour before you even put any dry rub or marinade on them, and then cooking them as well. But we will be back in just a moment when I get started on our stir fry. So our wok is all nice and heated up thoroughly. We have taken the marinade from the strip steaks and added it in. Our onions are now cooking, and we're adding in our carrots now. Now, stir fries. I love a good stir fry. I enjoy incorporating lots of different ingredients, and this is really going to come out to making sure that you order your stir fry to what it needs to be. Prime example, you want to cook your carrots first, as well as your onions. If you have any like garlic or hot peppers, you're definitely going to want to go ahead and put those in first. Our spice rub right now has black peppercorn, a lot of red pepper flake. We have a little ground ginger. Wouldn't think it, but a little cinnamon actually helps bring out more of the spicy notes from the ground ginger. And then we do a little black and white sesame seeds. And at this point, we are going to add in our red bell peppers. Close out with 2 full heads of broccoli. We're then going to do a final dry spice. We're gonna add in, I'll say about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. This we're just gonna leave alone, and now we need to go and flip our New York strips. I'm gonna cover and let this cook for the remaining 7 minutes. That is on our timer for our pork tenderloin. All right, everybody, we are back, and check it out. So, to the right over here is our zucchini, tomato, and onion side dish that I am pairing with our beautiful baked and roasted pork tenderloin. This was my French and Asian style version. I have lots of different versions, so you can customize your dishes based upon whatever spices or seasonings you want to use. To the left, we have our beautiful New York strip steaks along with our broccoli stir fry. As always, please do not forget to head over to your local Safeway market, as well as Tony's Meats and Market in Centennial, Colorado, for your protein, produce, and seafood needs, although none are featured right now. And as always, my buds in Philadelphia, the head nut for all of your spice needs. Or, since I haven't heard from anybody, please let me know of a local spice shop out here in the Lone Tree, Centennial, Highlands Ranch, Inglewood, Parker, Denver area for, new spices and everything else. I am your host for Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. Bye!